Not expressing fear. Fear isn't a part of our true identity. It's not a part of our true DNA. It's not a part of our true life force or our true... life force is a good way to put it. Fear is in essence a form of anger. And when we're angry at something, we're often ruled by fear, because it's the fear which is holding us within the grip or within the grasp of anger. Because when we're fearful, we're often restricted to a space in time or a space in existence that is hanging on to us and using us as a force of energy, as this state of awareness is limited within its ability to excrete a higher level of existence. So if it can hang on to us, it can use us to excrete a sense of magnetic field, or an aura, or it's hard to create this out of truth, because it's so restrictive that it's not allowing us in general to penetrate through its walls. Because if we can penetrate through its walls, we will awaken to the restrictiveness of our society and our reality. So once we can harness acceptance in general, accepting ourselves for who we are in this moment, accepting love for loyalty and generosity and devotion, when we can learn to love, or learn to accept, or learn to trust, learn to devote a sense of commitment to anything. It doesn't need to be someone, it can be anything. It can be a form of happiness. When we can devote ourselves to this happiness, we can learn to understand what's taking us away from this happiness. And when we can start to learn what's taking us away from this happiness, we can start to understand and focus our attention on these fields of energy, or fields of thought, or fields of awareness, which is restricting us from a consistent connection to a higher sense of determination, or a higher sense of commitment, or a higher sense of love, expression of life, commitment, devotion, whatever. It's all the same field of energy. And when we can start to focus our attention on what's taking us away from a consistent flow or a deepened connection to ourselves, we can start to essentially learn our dark side. And the dark side is not the true identity of ourselves. It is essentially the space and time which we might be attached to. So when we can move forward and start to learn the art of expressing out of this space and time, and expressing into a higher sense, or more of a divine connection to ourselves, we will understand that we are on our way back to our true self, or we're on our way back to our divine love, or our divine purpose, or our divine expression of existence. So one thing is for certain, is that we're all on track, and we're all on path, because there is no right path. There is only the true self. And no matter what, every moment in time, we will be experiencing choice. And within choice, we will devote ourselves to ourselves, the true self, or we will devote ourselves to the false identity of the delusional construct of this reality. So when we can move forward and follow the heart, we will understand that everything is in its divine place.